are a figment of your imagination. Keep running. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Back in the building. You see what's on the board. 133 versus 189. Lamar Jackson was offered, guaranteed, 133. The problem with that is Kyler Murray, guaranteed, 189. We all know Lamar Jackson. No disrespect to Kyler Murray. But that talent, listen, what he's done for that franchise, what he's achieved, MVPs, playoff wins, but going to the playoffs, what, at least 3 times? Come on, man. What are we talking about here? What are we doing here? What's going on? What's with the disrespect? See, that's the problem. That's why things have gotten a bit disoriented in this situation. Okay? For someone like Kyler Murray to get 189, I'm not disrespecting Kyler Murray, don't get me wrong. But then for the Ravens to come to him and offer him 133? I understand what you're saying is, oh, we don't want to, we don't want to break that 250 benchmark that the Cleveland Browns set. I understand that. But 133, when the last person who couldn't hold a candle, this is a spill, so I ain't going to hold back, who can't match Lamar Jackson gets 189? And you want to give him 133? Come on, man. Watch who you talking to like that, okay? Watch your throat, watch your epiglottis and your esophagus when you're speaking to me, okay? That's not going to cut it. Lamar Jackson deserves more than that. Maybe if you don't want to go to the 250, I understand that, okay? But talk to me nicely. Talk to me right. Don't talk to me like I'm anybody. I think that's the measure of where he's at with this. You understand what I'm saying? Let's have a real conversation. Let's chop it up. If you don't want to get to the 250 marker, which is Watson in Cleveland, got the 250 million guaranteed. Okay, so you say that the Cleveland Browns were desperate. They jumped out the window. Fine. Say they jumped out the window. Then talk to me like you're really trying to get somewhere with me, man. And this 133, that's not crack-a-lacking. That's not going to cut it. Let's have a conversation. This man has put that team on his back. Let's be honest. Everybody sit back, clear your mind, clear your mind. Do this. I learned that in therapy. Do that, okay? And then I want you to clear your mind and think who Lamar Jackson has had to play with. Name the all-star receivers. Name the all-star running backs. Name the all-star tight ends. But yet and still, he's had you where he's had you. Stop it. Stop it. Cut it out. Be done with it. Stop playing with it. Give the man what he deserves. Oh, true conversation. I ain't saying that 250 marker is what he deserves. I'm not saying that. Because obviously, to a degree, Cleveland jumped out a window. But to offer him 133 when someone who can't hold his jock strap, pause, got 189 is a bit much. You understand what I'm saying? So have a conversation with him. I'm fatigued out. I'm ready for war. Come on, man. Let's have a real conversation. Lamar Jackson, and without an agent, deserves a conversation based on respect. Do I think maybe this conversation chirped in on some of his sensitivities? Probably. But that's what happens in negotiation, and he going to have to choke that up to the game. That's just the way it goes. You understand what I'm saying? That's the way these things work, and you got to understand the monster that you're dealing with. It is what it is. But to say the 133 versus the 189 is even remotely acceptable. I mean, you at bottom stance, you have to start at 189 when you talk to them. Now we're at least talking. To start at 133, that's disrespectful. That's definitely disrespectful. And I'm gonna need you to get your mouthpiece right when you talk. You understand? Let's get it together. All right. The next thing on my agenda, and I don't mean to revisit certain teams too much. I'll definitely get this a bit more diversified. But they're saying Ja's coming back on Wednesday. I'm happy for the young man. I'm happy that he's gonna get back on the court and get to build back his momentum on his team, and that they're gonna go into the playoffs hopefully strong, because I want them to show strong. Regardless of how I feel about Hamburger Meat Brooks, it is what it is. Okay, but one thing I have to explain to you, or explain to them how I feel, is you got to be bigger before you go bad guy. Okay? When you talk about the bad boy Pistons, the Pistons, before they went bad guy, you knew Isaiah was lethal. You knew Dumars was lethal. You knew that Rodman was lethal. You knew that team was something. You knew they had talent. They didn't just go bad with no accomplishments. They had accomplishments. They achieved things. And my problem with them is that they're going bad before they go big. You need to go big and show people what you can do, how far you can go. You at least got to get to the conference finals before you go bad guy. You know what I mean? Now, don't get me wrong. They bullying Golden State with that bad guy stuff, but that stuff's going to run short on some of these other teams. Like, you can go bad guy on some of these other teams, they're going to pay you no attention. Okay? That talent's going to have to shine. So I think let's pull back. Okay? On the bad guy thing. Okay? So okay? You can go full bad guy. If you get to, listen, all right, I'll do this. If you get to the championship, go full bad guy. I don't care. But it's a little okay. You know, it's like when your little brother starts pointing in your face. You're doing that because mom's in the other room. You know, I knock your ass out. That's what it kind of feels like, okay? Until you show your big brother, no, I can beat you on the reg. I can make it on my own. You know what I mean? You going bad guy way too soon. Show big bro, he's in for a long one when it comes to you before you go full bad guy. Okay? Let's get some achievements. Let's hang our hats on something. Okay? It's a bit much for me. All right? Next thing. Watch your first take today. And I have to say my heart was a little hurt. My heart's a little hurt because, number one, I don't like Duke. Number two, I don't like liking people from Duke. But I have to say, J.J. Redick, he knocked it out the park today. J.J. Redick, let me surmise what he said, okay? It was, I'm not going to fall for the banana tailpipe-ish, okay? But he was very accurate and astute what he said. But what he's basically said, bottom line, is that the Lakers don't pump no Kool-Aid. Ain't nobody afraid or worried about seeing the Lakers. I'll wait. I'll wait. I've said I'll wait. I'll wait for somebody to tell me something besides that. Because that sounds true. That sounds very true. The Lakers ain't pumping no Kool-Aid. Nobody's worried about them. Nobody like, oh my God, we got to face the Lakers. Nobody feels that way. They pump zero Kool-Aid. Like, hey, Kool-Aid, busting through the... He's not going to bust through here. Nobody's worried about him. And what that means is that y'all don't have enough respect. Go get that respect, man. Take it. You don't ask for it. Take it. What's going on? Like, for me, I'm not even a Lakers fan, but you know, like I know, the Lakers got to be vibrant. They got to be, okay, man, the boys coming through, they going to handle. You know what I mean? I am not going to spend any more time on Anthony Davis. Y'all saw what I saw the other day. If it wasn't for Austin Reeves, I'm not saying nothing, okay? I'm not going to kick a man's eyebrow when it's on the ground, however that works. You understand what I'm saying? But the Lakers, nobody's afraid of you. And y'all don't have to go full bad guy. Win. Get some W's. Go on to 8-game, 6-game winning streak. But go on a streak of getting them W's. So somebody feels like if they come in here, you better lace them up tight. It's gonna be a long night. Okay, skip everything. Forget, lace them up. It's gonna be a long night. That's what I want. Lace them up. It's gonna slap the floor. You know how when you playing that defense and you're like, yeah, we about to go at it, man. But y'all gotta lace them up. Okay, maybe it's the California sun, maybe it's the I don't know what they sip out there, but I don't know. Maybe it's a lot of vegan stuff going on there, or I don't know. Eat some steaks, but you're gonna have to find some way to not necessarily pump fear, but snatch respect. Okay? And right now, I don't think anybody respects what the Lakers are bringing to the table. All right? I have one more thing on my agenda tonight. I talked to my boy, Big Nasty. Now, let me tell you about Big Nasty. Big Nasty is the most dedicated Steelers fan I've ever seen. I've never seen no Steelers fan that dedicated. And I'm talking to Big Nasty, and Big Nasty told me the Steelers don't want no Odell Beckham Jr. Don't get upset already, guys. I just told you what he said. Big Nasty said they don't want no Odell Beckham Jr. because the Steelers don't mess with damaged goods. He called Odell damaged goods. Somebody who was about to get the MVP for the Super Bowl. I don't know how close the Steelers been to the Super Bowl lately. They got bowls. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know how close they've been lately. Nasty told me Steelers don't deal with damaged goods. They said the last time they dealt with damaged goods, what did Nasty say? Was Jerome Business from the Rams, and that was because he was early in his career. But that's it. Now, I thought Odell Beckham to the Steelers might be something nice, but it could be kind of tough unless Pickett can't be the number one. Right. Odell can't be a number one. Odell's a 2. But a 2 that makes dealing with 1 and 2 a problem. That's the way I saw it. Y'all tell me, is Nasty crazy or is Nasty right? Hello? Is this thing on? Y'all let me know. What's my slogan? Everybody on the line! On my whistle!